Home half of the third from Segra Stadium, Fayetteville, North Carolina. The 5th of 6 games this week between the Woodpeckers and the Salem Red Sox. Colin Casey, Andrew Chapman, happy to have you on this beautiful Saturday night in downtown Fayetteville. Will Bush gets his first at-bat of the ball game. Noah Dean misses with a fastball down and away. Bush catching for the third straight game. 191 on the year, 2 homers, 21 runs batted in. A check swing and a tapper back to the mound. Dean underhands to first, and Bush is retired on just 2 pitches. 1 down for Dean. Back to the top of the order, Neomar Ochoa Jr., who was hit in the foot by a breaking ball from the Red Sox starter. To put one in play this time around. Ochoa would end up stealing second, ended up at third, but was left there in the bottom of the first. A late swing, and Ochoa can't come up with it. Born in Venezuela, grew up in the Houston area. 11th round pick by the Astros. 0-1, a little bit high. Speaking of the Astros, they were in action earlier today at Minute Maid Park. And despite a 5-run 7th inning, that was all the offense they got. Detroit takes a 13-5 victory from Houston. Check swing. Ochoa kept the bat back, a late appeal, and he did hold up, says Jared Neal.
Yeah, tough day for Spencer Arrighetti today, the former Woodpecker. He gave up, I think it was 9 runs, got pulled from the game in the second inning.
3-run home run for Chas McCormick in the losing effort. 2-1 is yanked down the left field line over the leap of Anderson into the corner. Ochoa going to try to stretch it into a double, and he slides in safely before the tag from Alcantara. Neomar Ochoa Jr. into scoring position with 1 away.
Well, it's great to see Ochoa starting to line the ball, whether it's pull side, wherever. He's been ripping the ball last couple of nights. And we talked about his left-handed hitting prowess. He's been a nightmare for lefties to handle this year. And you hope this can help generate some more consistency with him. Kind of a cold start to June, but he was one of the Woodpeckers' best hitters to close May.
And even dozen doubles on the year for Ochoa. That's his 12th, one behind the team lead of 13 for Kenny Gomez. Hernandez swings and misses at the first pitch from Dean. Alberto flew out to right his first time up. Woodpeckers trying to strike first for the second consecutive night. 0-1, Ochoa on the move, breaking ball outside, off-balance throw down from McKelvey, not in time, and Ochoa swipes his second base in as many attempts tonight.
Well, Ochoa really is leaning into this leadoff role assignment tonight. He's getting on base. That's job number 1. And usually your speedster's at the top of the lineup as well, so Ochoa's getting extra aggressive on the bases.
Infield creeps in for Salem. Dean's 1-1. Big swing and a miss by Hernandez. A throw down from McKelvey. He almost did a Derek Jeter-type hop to try and get something on it to Anderson, but even if he planted his feet, certainly would have been late. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Hernandez, no, he got a piece of it, and he will stay alive. Popped out of the mid of McKelvey. Four hits already for the Woodpeckers. No runs to show for it. Long pause for Dean. Now he delivers. Hernandez stays alive. Seen Alberto get a bump up into the top third of the order now. After a pretty successful week in Columbia. Had a couple of extra base hits scattered. Was in the 2 spot 2 nights ago. Went 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. Another 1-2. Breaking ball down and in. Nearly gets a piece of Alberto. Feels like Dean tonight, Chappie, has struggled a little bit locating that curve. He already hit Ochoa on it That one nearly gets Hernandez.
Yeah, against right-handed hitters, he's started that pitch a little bit too far in of the plate to begin with, so it's finishing near the shins and ankles of those righties. He wants to try and work that to the outer part of the plate a little bit more.
This will be his 35th pitch of the night. Here it is. Fastball in. A couple of inches off the plate. And Hernandez fights back to fill the count. Stolen base, by the way, for Ochoa, his 9th of the season. Hernandez awaits. Payoff pitch. Breaking ball, tap back to the mound. Dean can't get there. Ochoa dashes home. Only play is to first. Alberto Hernandez scores the game's opening run with a ground out. 1-0 Fayetteville.
Yep, just barely got to put it in play. That's your job. 1 out. So you just need a ball in play that can bring the runner home. You know, wild pitch, sac fly, something productive. And Alberto Hernandez gets the job done. Great battle. And Woodpeckers strike first.
Kenny Gomez comes up, takes a fastball up and in. The Woodpeckers this season, when they've opened the scoring, 19-8. They did lose yesterday's game after firing the opening salvo. Gomez chases after a high fastball up and in from Dean. For Hernandez, that is his 9th run batted in on the year. 1-1, right on the outside half. Margaritaville night here at Segra Stadium. Parrot heads flocking to the gates. They were lined up a good 3 hours before they even opened in 90-plus degree heat. 1-2 down and away. Always one of, if not the most popular promotional night on the calendar for the Woodpeckers. And everyone buys into the theme, including us broadcasters. We're wearing floral shirts tonight. Right. Fastball called strike 3 as Gomez watches it go by. 3rd strikeout for Dean. Side retired. Omar Ochoa Jr. comes in to score the game's opening run on an Alberto Hernandez ground out. 3rd of the way through tonight's festivities. 1-0 Fayetteville on the Woodpeckers Broadcast Network.